Welcome back, everyone. Me and maybe some of the party members, and maybe, just maybe, another viewer.
Mr. Gilberti, what?
Mr. Gilberti, are you watching? Are you still watching this far in?
I think you would have told us.
Like if you are.
I think you would have told us after the amount of times that we've mentioned him.
That'd be pretty lit. Anyway.
Michael, I love how you instantly gravitated to the new song I had put in there.
Yep. So, where we last left off, the party escaped from whatever terror they unleashed on that mountain. This army of frozen soldiers and magic wielders, this fearsome griffin of ice, and along the way they lost one of their good friends to... They finally managed to get to the bottom of the mountain and escaped into the night. All made it. All ran for however long you could, and then the camp for the night.
Right, can I just say?
This is where...
Draft 1, party 0.
Yeah. We're not winning against gravity right now, guys. I'm gonna be honest.
Nobody escapes gravity.
The universe sings for me!
The universe sings for me!
Veldrin got gravitic once. Alright.
Like I said before we started the recording, there was a roadhog down there.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Alright. This is where we're,
This is where my parents died.
This is where we're starting. You all ran off into the night, set up camp, and prepared to regroup and decide on where to go next.
Vico's just fucking, like, looking at the bag, just, like, holding Rexy.
Yeah.
Rexy just seems confused.
Yeah, Nero is... Nero's holding her face in, her elbows on her thighs, just kind of thinking to herself. Where did it all go wrong? Those soldiers. They came from the lake, right?
Yes.
We can make that assumption. You saw them, right, Erin?
Yes. They were seemingly frozen at the bottom.
So, they moved after I touched the lake.
Yes. That would... Your stepping on the lake seemed to activate something.
Yeah. What I thought.
But don't blame yourself for it.
Is it for you to say?
Is it?
She's gonna get up and walk away.
I was the one who saw it first, you know.
Doesn't mean anything. I still caused it. Did you leave?
Erin's gonna just make himself busy trying to set up camp or stoke the flames, anything?
White trash.
You,
Guys, that's one of my comics, man. Got a party, got to say, rock dress like this, I don't dress like this. Doesn't.
Nice.
No.
It's good to know.
that's quite,
Quite the tonal shift there.
yeah, you take the flames of the campfire that y'all set up, ashes, or spring up into the night. There's
I didn't care.
a sort of unnatural peace to the surrounding world tonight. It's just sort of like the calm before a storm. Nothing is disturbed, nothing moves. Is anyone going to do anything tonight?
Nero does not sleep. She's up there all night. And she is on the edge of camp. Away from everyone.
You're just gonna go and talk to
Vico?
Yeah.
I have one quick question.
Mhm.
What does Erin know about drow burial rites?
Roll history. With advantage.
That has Vico did too.
12.
You're not entirely familiar, as it is, another plane, but for the most part, you vaguely remember that they try to cremate their dead if possible.
That's a bit rough. Instead, Erin will just light a torch and set it in the ground.
Hey, Vico,
Yes, spirit.
are you doing okay? Daniel, your mic's kind of quiet. No. I just wanted to let you know.
Sorry. Is that better?
Sounds like you're in a microwave.
Give me a sec.
You're cooking up, bro.
I'm cooking up.
Yeah, man.
How?
Rocket's cooking?
Can you smell?
He does sound like you're like on a mic. That is true.
I'm moving my microphone. Mike Wazowski. I'm moving my microphone to be closer to my face.
Mike Wazowski.
Always watching.
Always
Sorry.
watching.
Yeah, that's better now. That's definitely better.
Okay.
Yeah,
I moved it closer as well. So.
Yeah.
I'm doing about as fine as I can. I watched.
Yeah.
About it.
There's nothing any of us could have done.
No, we couldn't have, but it doesn't stop me from feeling as if I could have.
Well,
How are you doing, Spirit? With losing Bruise and losing Bruise, and now losing Veldrin, truly.
kind of what I wanted talk to you about. Can you keep a secret from me?
Yeah, I can keep it secret for you.
Get Veldrin back.
Erin's just. It's not even Garrison. It's just.
The Rock.
Kinda has to do about your iPads.
Could you repeat that? You kind of got out of it.
Kinda has to do with your iPads.
No.
Sorry. I don't know. It has to do with your iPads.
Your eyes being
Oh.
your mic's being really weird, Ben.
Yeah.
I got what you said. Yeah, it kind of has to do with your getting out. Yeah. What about it, Spirit?
So could you repeat that?
Yes. Oh. How?
Well, those like I didn't remember back in the dungeon with the fuck is her name?
Belinda?
Belinda. Yeah. That room with the horns? The potions on the table, I might have taken some of them. I mean, I don't know if this, but there's stuff to heal the soul, the mind, and body. You can just find them.
I didn't get any of that. I didn't.
So I think what I've heard, he said, they heal. There's bottles that heal the soul, the mind, and the body. And if we just find his body, potentially we could heal his soul and then bring him back to life. I think that's the gist of what he was saying.
How would you propose we go back and get his body?
Well, we can't really do that right now, but I mean, it's not like anyone's gonna move it. But there's always that option. He's not truly gone.
I understand what you're saying. I've been dodging death all these years to finally know somebody who's kicked the bucket is getting
Yeah, must suck.
Thank you for this information. It's always nice to know we have some way to, how do I say, fuck over Lione. It's always appealing.
Yeah, Loon. Who are they?
Lione is the god of death, and it's represented by the moon. I was one of his servants years ago, but that time has ceased.
How can you serve the moon?
Well, he's just represented, like, as the moon. He's in and of himself, of themselves, so however you want to classify it. Damn it.
Vico, you're dying.
Oh, it's a cringe Dutch. It's killing me. But it's more of a symbolic thing than anything else.
Well, where is he?
Who?
Yeah.
In another room.
Oh. And he's a god.
Yes. I'm from there.
What's your problem with him?
Let's say I don't find the concept of death too appealing. And I did some taboo things. He threw me out of his domain. Sent me down here about 18 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, that's interesting. Well, it was nice talking to you, Vico.
Very nice talking to you too, Spirit. Thank you again for this knowledge. And I go to like shake his hand.
Doesn't understand what you're doing. Why are you holding here?
Oh, it's a human thing. You know, shake each other's hands. It's a sign of friendship or camaraderie.
Oh, okay. Very awkwardly sticks his hand out, not really sure what he's supposed to do.
And then Vico's just gonna grab his hand and shake. I'm not gonna give him the LT shake just yet, but you know, we'll work our way up.
Yeah.
Okay, good night.
Good night, Spirit.
So, is Nero off to the side?
Yeah, she's like on the edge of like the camp essentially, and just like I don't know exactly where we are, but her back would be up against something, and she would just be kind of her legs would be up to her chest, as she'd just be kind of critting herself. Her eyes just distant.
At some point, Tadriel would come over and sit down next to you, and the conversation that you're about to have is very, very impactful and has some information that unfortunately I can't just say, so let's hop into a second channel really quickly. Sorry.
Hey, what?
Michael's forcing you to get the claws.
After Nero is done with her Tadriel thing, I'm gonna have Erin speak to animals on fucking Rexy.
Yamash? Oh, Rexy. Yeah.
So we can inform Rexy.
Rexy, Papa went bye-bye.
Thanks.
Yikes.
What? No. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me.
Is that Michael and Ben are talking?
Michael and David.
David.
Tadriel and Nero are having a conversation that Michael is going to give information that he can't say to the general public.
Gotcha.
So it's ask some more shit. What the fuck?
Bless you.
Thank you.
So it's ask some more shit.
So I think what I
option. He's not.
The audio is very horribly compressed on the stream right now, but
Yikes.
it's audio.
Audio is
It is like music to my audio receptors.
Garrison, what is that poster behind you?
Let me see which one's in frame. Map of Hollow Nest.
Oh, now I see it. I'm like staring at it. Like I knew.
The other day.
Yeah, he did, but like I'm staring at it, and I'm just like, I thought the I can't remember the name of it. The light blue part, kind of towards the center.
City of Tears?
Yeah, City of Tears. That's right. That's where the City of Tears is. I thought that was like a weird hologram of like a building, and then I started. Nothing looked like the City of Hollowness after, because it was just I just couldn't figure out. So I was like, what the fuck is that?
Also got Fart Zone.
Yeah, I remember the Fart Zone. I'm gonna make my character like my new character's a wizard, right?
I did not.
Well, okay, now you know. But I'm gonna make his spellbook in real life. I'm gonna make his spellbook in real life, and I'm gonna keep my character spells in it. There, because it's gonna be sick. Yeah, I'm gonna make it out of leather. I got like a 3D printed gem, and I'm gonna color and make it like a sapphire. I'm gonna put it in on the cover. Just waiting till everybody gets back so I can mute again, because I'm not supposed to be here for actual important stuff.
Looks like there's a bit of rain coming in. Sir, it's not raining. Yes, it is. In the Roll20, you can like name different tracks. So I named this one "Lost," and Michael, I put it up right before the session started, and Michael just instantly was just like, "Play." This
fitting track.
This campaign has become Full Metal Alchemist the music, which I can't really complain about. FMA music fits really well in any campaign setting, you know.
Yeah, it's got the right feel for a D&D campaign.
For reals.
Bless you.
Every time I make a weird noise in my mouth, bless you.
We're gonna do a bit of ASMR.
Fuck you, that's too loud. Disappear.
Then you can come out of the closet.
I don't understand how people who do ASMR can like do it with a straight face. Just like getting close to my mic and being like, "Hey," it just looks so fucking stupid. I'm turning into General Grievous.
A con save with disadvantage for exerting yourself throughout the night.
Sure, man.
I thought he was saying, "Oh fuck, some shit's about to happen." And you're like, "Oh, freak."
I got a 20.
You got a 20?
Yeah.
With disadvantage? Wow, okay.
Yeah, my first one was a nat 20, and then my second one was a 18.
Well,
Mikey.
You're good.
I got a 6 with advantage on my history check.
It also occurred to me.
Oh.
It also occurred to me that Veldrin literally died because of asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Like he literally missed the DC to jump across by 1.
That's painful. That's painful.
Michael, before the night's up, Vico's gonna ask Erin to speak with animals to Rexy and inform him.
Yikes.
Does Erin do it?
Yes.
Yeah, he is obviously, I mean, he's upset, but he doesn't seem to fully be able to comprehend mentally what that exactly means, so he just kind of sulks in the bag for the rest of the night.
Vico's not gonna sleep the rest of the night either. He's gonna stay up with Rexy.
Mm.
Are we taking a long rest, by the way?
Yeah, I hope so.
Me need. Question: do rations count as food and drink for curing exhaustion?
Yeah.
Cool.
What's 7 plus
Mike?
6? 13?
Yes.
I got 23 on my con roll. So.
Yeah, you're good.
Mikhail, how many? What is it for recharge on flower thing? It's 1d4.
Yep, it's a D4 every sunrise.
Michael, it just occurred to me that never once have I rolled the die to recharge the boots. I've just kind of assumed it just goes back to 4. I've just never.
I mean, yeah, that is a good point. But theoretically, it could screw you over. But I don't think thus far it's been that impactful. Like, I don't think y'all have had that many combats in a single day, so I don't think it matters. That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll leave it for now.
It just occurred to me when he was asking about the plan. I was like, I never did that with the boots.
Yikes.
Or with your eye patch, but then again, you never used your eye patch's ability because you never had to use concentration because you're.
Because I was literally out of an eye for one dungeon, and then Spirit's like, oh! Okay.
But also, what is Vico gonna need to make a concentration save on?
Yeah, I know. The only reason I gave it to him was flavor.
Yeah.
How to stay conscious after he stabs himself.
Yeah. The night passes very slowly. It's a full moon in the sky. No clouds. Nothing. You can't even make out any movement on the mountain. Nothing. And the air is dry still. And after agonizing night, the sun rises.
Nero does not come back.
Yeah.
Until 2 to 3 hours after the sunrise. So what now?
With Erin.
Where?
I say we go
Was
to town.
Or what?
Quick. Sorry to break the role play. Quick question: was the place that we came across supposedly the village that was being attacked?
That was.
It was. They didn't say village. They just kind of said a group of people.
Okay.
That was the place, and
Okay.
it's dead now.
Hmm.
And do what?
Oh, we're back to roleplay? Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, just go back, regroup.
We're still not safe there.
We're not safe anywhere we go, Nero.
Exactly.
So what better to be not safe in a place that we know?
I don't know if I know that place anymore.
You know, it just take some time, go back, regroup, just think about all of this, and go from there.
Do we know where we go after we regroup?
That's what I'm wondering.
No, but you know, honestly,
Do we have an objective anymore?
not die.
As much as I'd like to go back to Titan and just teach again,
It's not a matter of going back to
Can't.
the way. It's not a matter of going back to the way life is. It's a matter of going
of
back.
course not.
Just regrouping, just getting our faculties together. I don't know. Go back and talk to the God Captain. Present him with the evidence we have.
What evidence do we have?
I don't know, Nero! I don't know. But the more we go, the less evidence we seem to have. So we go back with what we have now. A name and buildings.
If we don't go to Titan, where else would you suggest we go?
I don't know. The only other leave we have is the Badlands. We know how those are. And then the other leave we may have is the Frozen up north. Those are where the orcs are being held.
If there's something going on, I'm sure Valindra and Bianca could contact us.
Maybe, but they're having probably a while. They're having trouble with their own political issues.
Vico cranes his head down and just fuck.
But I think you're right.
Agreed.
I want people to tell about us.
I just feel we're just in a shit situation. There's not much else we can do. If we don't have much evidence, all we have is just questions and very little answers. But I think heading towards Titan is probably the best bet.
I suppose so.
I just don't know what to do. We lost one of our leads. And
We lost one of our friends.
And we may have started something that I don't even know what's going to happen with that.
Well, I've been in over my head this entire time, so this isn't exactly quite the abrupt change, it seems. Let's just keep moving.
We won't stay for time for long, though.
No, not for long.
Maybe.
Enough to, like I said, regroup.
Well, let's get walking.
Sure.
These boots were made for walking. That's just
And that's just what they'll do.
So, first of all, stop, sort of get your bearings.
I forgot the map had all this shit on it. I forgot the map had all of this on it.
I'm not in the roll 20.
Well,
Oh, that's where the music is as well, Garrison. You've been missing out.
sucks to suck, Erin.
That's music.
Well-
That's music.
That music.
It's
No. Okay.
So where are we? Like right over here?
So, you see that white dot above the K?
Yeah, I see it.
That is y'all.
We went a long way. So let me draw the path that we have taken.
Yeah.
All right.
We have
I
gone
miss the old way home.
here, yeah.
Yeah, the old way
Here.
home. Oh, God.
Here.
Yeah.
Teleport to here, and now we're going back here. Yep.
Yeah.
We've drawn a complete triangle and an incomplete triangle and fucking bows.
Around the world in 80 days.
Around
Yeah,
the world.
nothing too.
Quite literally.
Alright. So,
Sponsored by Arizona Tea.
so this is a small farming town. This is the Forge. These are the 4 main fortresses.
That we have to go through.
Y'all are gonna have to go through customs, if you will.
That's gonna be fun.
And
Wait, how did me and Bruce make it through customs last time?
well, you had a letter to deliver to Titan. Anyway,
It's for the Guild of Assassins to assassinate the rulers of Titan.
yikes.
Yikes.
It's the frozen dagger.
License to kill.
They were paused the entire time. Alright, so it's going to be a long journey. Is anyone going to do anything important over this time?
Vico's gonna write poetry.
Alright.
I'm gonna play my pan flute.
A sad tune on the pan flute. Just
I don't think you can make a sad tune. Oh, sorry, anything but a sad or relaxing tune.
a single melancholy toot.
I think Nero will leave every night from camp.
Is she doing the same thing, or is she just sleeping in the woods?
Most likely.
Most likely what?
Doing
The same thing?
She would do it until she passes out. Yes.
Christ. She's pulling a Vico.
Okay. Case?
Let's see if you can beat my record, bench.
5
9 days.
Alright.
You know,
9 days. See if you can beat that.
Is she literally doing the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, so after
Oh.
roll me a series of con saves with disadvantage.
Alright.
Let me know how many you go before a failure.
Well, what constitutes as a failure?
So the first night, which already happened, was a 15, then a
Yeah.
16, then a 17.
I already failed.
Alright.
Alright.
So,
My record remains intact.
So, literally, on like y'all's second day of travel, Nero returns to the woods as she did the previous night, and she does not come back.
Nope.
The next morning, does not come back for quite some time, actually. Far longer than before.
Yeah, we're never gonna make it back to Titan
She's
because of this bitch.
Vico and Tadriel will go look for her.
Right. You all sort of head off
Erin.
in the direction, find her passed out on the ground. Her axe is out. She's covered in sweat. Her knuckles are bloody. She's covered in dirt. The ground in front of her feet seems to have just been like torn to shreds, likely by her axe. You can see there's
It's like
grass
a
all over the
fucking
blade.
crater. It's like a fucking crater.
She's just like knocked out in the middle of this seemingly just non-existent war zone.
Vico's gonna carry her.
Alright.
He carried me? I don't think so.
I mean, she's got plate mail and shit. And
Well, then
also,
Tadriel
like,
can carry her.
on the globe. Yeah, Tadriel carries her. Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that makes sense.
Tadriel carries her.
Like, yeah, I mean, it's sentimental, but like,
Vico actually goes to do it, and he's just like, oh, fuck, help,
yeah,
help.
you try to pick her up, like, oh, yeah, hell no.
Oh, hell
He's
no.
like, I'm slipping, I'm falling.
I'm falling. You take her axe.
Alright.
Oh, hell nah. SpongeBob took Wordy Benadryls.
Yo, they done squashed my boy Plankton into a pancake. I shall now read the poem Vico wrote.
Yeah.
A reading from the Book of Vico.
A reading from the Book of Vico.
What verse is it?
It's from it's the Book of Vico in the Old Testament. Chapter 3, verse 79.
Cool.
I imagine he'd probably read it to Erin.
Yeah, Erin would listen.
Would Spirit listen?
I don't know if Spirit's around.
Well, I mean, Vico will read it out
traveling
loud,
together.
but Vico will read it aloud, but like he'll do it more towards Erin than anyone else. Because
Erin's the intellectual.
Erin is the intellectual.
Big brain.
Whose Hydra is that? I think I know. Its owner is quite sad, though. It really is a tale of woe. I watch him frown, and I cry hello. He gives the Hydra a shake, and sobs till the tears have made the only other sound to break. Of the distant waves, birds awake. He rises from his bitter bed, thoughts of sadness in his head. He idolizes being dead, facing the day with never-ending dread.
Very well done, Vico. Would that he were here to hear it.
If he were here to hear it, I'd have to write it. And Vico's he's gonna take out the eye patch and he's gonna look at it. And you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna tie the eye patch around one of Rexy's necks. Like a little bandana.
You do so.
I'm glad, Tyler. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah. He has it on him. So, after maybe 2 or 3 hours after y'all get back, Nero wakes up. Just jolts awake.
She'll kind of staggerly get off of whoever's carrying her at that point.
Tadriel.
Yeah, most likely. I'm sorry. Just kind of walk by herself at some point. Not away, just apart.
After y'all get back on the road.
Yeah.
Alright. You not doing anything? She's just by herself?
Yeah, she's just off.
Vico's gonna go try and talk to her.
You sort of sidle up next to her?
You just kind of walking, head down a little bit.
Vico's gonna put his hand on his shoulder. It's kind of in a reassuring way. I haven't been in the exact position that you find yourself in, but I have a situation as of latest.
seen. There's nothing you or Erin could have done about it. Truly.
I don't believe that. I stepped on it. I caused it. My fault.
I watched him fall. I could have.
You
I
wouldn't
couldn't.
have watched.
What?
You wouldn't have the need to watch him if I didn't step on it. I knew it was hollow. I did. I didn't think of it though. I didn't know there was anything in the water. I should have. Should have been more alert. Should have not been stupid. Like I always am. They seem to cause more problems existing than actually provide help. Seems.
No.
You may say no, but I know the contrary. My life is just stake, it seems.
It's not.
One after another, I make mistakes that cause pain.
You know, I understand that. It's not a matter of your existence being a mistake. It's everybody makes mistakes. Everybody is fallible. It's
People make. You're right, people do make mistakes. I just cause mistakes that bring death. Whether it's my own or others.
Do you remember that conversation we had back on the sand dunes? Before we made our way into the Dragonborn city?
I do. I'm not gonna kill myself. Is that what you're thinking about?
No, that's not what I'm thinking about. But you are letting your past life get to you as well. That wasn't your fault. You're adding that on top of the misery that you're already wallowing in. You're not at fault for Veldrin's death. You're most certainly not at fault for Doe's.
Maybe, maybe not. But I can't help but take the blame. I think I'll always take the blame, no matter what I do. Because that's what I am. It seems, no matter what, my actions always blow up in my face. Whether an angel or human. I try to do good, and it blows up in my face. I try being curious, and it blows up in my face. I try being helpful, and it blows up in my face. Guess I just can't do anything without it blowing up in my face.
Nero, those are qualities that we need more of. Well,
Having things blow up in my face.
no, helpfulness, curiosity. That's not something you see a lot nowadays. No.
Yeah. Yep. I just fear one day I do something, and it'll blow up in my face, and I'll lose someone else.
We'll work towards seeing that doesn't happen. There's... It's gonna sound funny coming from me, but everybody has their time and place. Sadly, that was Veldrin's.
I just hope you are right. Everyone does have a time and place. I just hope my time is up before yours. Or anyone else's. I deserve to die more than anyone else here.
Nobody here deserves to die. Surely. Nobody.
Maybe not. But I certainly believe that I have the most likelihood that if anyone were to die, I would die first. I'll make sure that I would die first.
We're not arranging funeral plans just yet.
Don't worry. Hopefully, if everything goes right, no one else has to die. Thank you. I commend your compassion.
Although something happens to okay. Discord
There
moved
he
me
is.
to AFK for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Don't know how.
Trying to suppress you.
No, the censorship's back.
The censorship is back.
He's having too emotional of a moment. Quick.
You really have grown up.
Honestly, I wouldn't be in this place if it wasn't for everybody here. So, you have a very big part to play.
Quiet boy.
You are very quiet.
I'm sorry. One more. God fucking damn it, I can't do it. Everybody here had a part to play in, well, where everybody is right now, you know. So, you especially, because you may think you ruined lives and all, but mine wouldn't be the same without you. Nor would Tadriel, you know, taking us in.
Oh.
Thanks.
There are many anomalies in the universe.
You're looking at one right here.
Exactly. You and Tadriel are both my anomalies. In a life, that is. No. I'm sorry for causing distress yesterday. Or the day before.
Believe me, again, I've been in that place, not wanting to sleep, just wanting to just not have to face. It's not helpful.
I know. I just can't sleep with this thing in me. It has now become more of a burden than I expected it to.
Destroying orb gang? Question mark?
The best thing we can do with our burdens is use them to strengthen ourselves.
I will use it. I just hate it.
You know, if you ever start having conversations with Doe in a blank empty space, that's my field of expertise. If you ever need any advice, ask.
Certainly. Hopefully I won't have voices talking to me, but if I ever do, I know who to talk to.
I am the forewarning expert.
Speaking of, has that gotten any better?
Oh, if by gotten better you mean almost entirely disappeared. He seems to be mad at me for certain decisions I've made as of late. You know, that's caused me a great deal of reflection on my recent attitudes and actions. You know,
Yeah.
when we get back to Titan, I fully intend to go, you know, see lots of things.
No. If you ever, need to pay for entry, just tell me.
Considering the fact that you have all my money.
I do have all the money still. No one has asked for any money, weirdly.
What is money? Question mark.
Okay, fucking Vsauce.
What is
Michael,
money?
What is money?
Hey!
Hello.
Topel, Spirit here.
Marcus, Mr. Beast.
Yeah, man. Let's see if Veldrin can survive this. The 1,000 feet drop. And if he does,
He gets 1,000 gold.
he gets 1,000 gold.
Michael. Look, it's my favorite YouTuber, Mr. Beast. George can still not be found. And look who it is. Dreer.
I might get enough bargaining power to get them to put in a...
Frog. Please, I just want frog, that's all I want.
Sadness.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
That will end our conversation a bit.
Yeah, Vico's gonna tap her shoulder and he's gonna keep walking by her.
She would not move away.
Again, this is a very long journey. Any other things of import happening?
She will not be
We're going to sort of move into another phase of existence.
Can I
She will not-
do some bonding with Rex?
Yeah, can I bond with
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hey,
yes, you can bond with Peter. Question, are you trying to make Rexy a companion?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Alright.
I'm just trying to make sure that, Rexy
he
is
has...
he knows he's cared for and taken care of.
You care for Rexy. And... yeah, you just sort of keep track of them over this sort of 2.5 week journey. Erin, specifically, are you trying to just bond with him as much as possible? Or
I'm trying to play with him and make him a happy boy.
Teach him linear search algorithm.
over the course of this...
and teach him computer science and data structures.
Computer science and data structures.
This is 2D array, Peter. You see this? We're going to add another layer. Now it's 3D
Oh,
array.
not 2D, 5D.
Fuck!
Why, Erin? What happened with that?
Yeah, why is Erin Dracula?
Yes, I
Peter,
want
you
to
are
drink your
being
blood.
Peter, you are feeding my daughter.
So, I'm gonna say... But it's 2.5 weeks.
Erin has a daughter?
It's 2.5 weeks. I'm going to say... Let's see, what is your current bond level with him?
Bond strength.
Yeah.
I am 4 1/3.
4 1/3. Oh yeah, that's from the playing. So if you're specifically playing and teaching him...
Mm-hmm.
Quick math. Also, Daniel, your mic is buzzing.
Yeah.
Okay, fun. Oh! I don't know
Your
why.
bond strength is going to increase by 6 over the course of this journey.
Okay.
Ooh.
6/3 or up
by
to
6
10?
total, up to 10.
Nice.
A third a day
Nice.
for 18 days.
We are good friendos.
Yeah.
I'm
So
level
he's gonna
10,
gain.
holy shit.
Very good friend.
So he's gonna gain a couple things, and I will sort of get back to you on that. Also, After the next bond strength level up, he starts getting extra hit die.
Yeah.
Woo!
Strong boy.
And he starts getting, like, boons and stuff. Alright.
He's like spider posing, just.
He's tanky boy.
More arms to flex with.
Fall behind my shield.
Muppet, but male.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
And jacked.
Yeah. Nero will not be doing what she was doing before.
Popping mollies.
Yeah. She will instead start lobbing it
Alright.
for the whole night.
The boomerang, but
Yeah.
you just bang your head against the wall. Are you still doing it like until you just can't hold your head up anymore? Or are you restraining yourself?
She would be restraining herself. I think she would only sleep for like the 6 hours.
I want to find my dad.
Does that actually mean anything, or?
Yeah, my big one.
Papa.
So what are you
Have you
exactly
seen my son?
sort of doing?
I'm sending good vibes out to the universe.
Sending good vibes.
Spirit's just like meditating, just.
So,
I'm probably walking a little away from the group. Probably looking around.
So sitting there, you focus on this like very, very vague sensation that you've been having for a very long time. And it becomes a bit more clear, and you get this sensation almost just like a pair of eyes on the back of your neck, just staring at you.
Just gonna turn around.
And down there. If you're ahead of the party, there's the rest of the party. If you're not, there's nothing behind you.
Damn.
Well, it's so weird to find a fucking member down. It's just like, it's just.
Yeah. Yeah, you turn around and there's the party -1.
Yikes.
You feel the sort of muscles in your arm like tense up a bit. Not quite like you're being tased or anything like that. Just your arm feels really tense.
Okay.
Do anything about it, or just?
He's probably gonna mess with it. Seeing it's just a new thing, but it's not gonna do anything too extreme.
Define mess with it. This is important. I'm sorry. No, I'm getting into the nitty gritty, but define mess with it.
Prodding at his arm, his muscles.
I'll get back to that later then.
He'll get back to that later. Then.
No, I'm just gonna sort of do it this way. Well, this sensation stays. Like, for a while. I'm gonna say he just sort of figures it out eventually. So one of the nights, they're sort of, like, sitting in the camp, doing whatever. Nero's off playing with her boomerang and...
Boomerang.
When did Damien get here?
And, Spirit. So just, like, swing your arm, just, like, you just sort of, like, follow what you feel like you should be doing. You just sort of, like, swing your arm at a tree. Not, like, hit it. It's, like, 30 feet away, something like that.
Uh-huh.
And it happens very quickly. It's sort of hard to pick out, but essentially, an arm much larger than your own, same colored scales, same is scaled, much longer claws, just swipes the tree. These 3 giant gashes in the side of the tree.
Oh.
Why don't we each time?
I'm glad that got you, Michael. So we're probably gonna like jump back and pull back and like look at his arm. Really, like, what the fuck was that?
Fine. It's your arm is still your arm, and it's still there.
And he's gonna try and do it again.
You do it again. This time, upwards. Sort of. You've essentially rended a large tic-tac-toe board into the side of this tree with about 4-inch deep cuts. I imagine the people that are awake, because this is camp time, so it would basically only be Erin, would probably notice this.
Yep. Sorry, I'm working on homework during D&D. I apologize.
Understandable.
It is colleague, after all.
It is colleague time.
Yeah. Spirit, what the frick you doing? What the dog doing?
What's the spirit doing?
What is the dog doing?
The world may never know.
I don't know. That was kind of new.
No, Walt's kind of sussy.
Kinda sassy, what?
Do you know what it is?
Do I know what it is?
Like, you know what that is?
Roll history with disadvantage.
Yeah,
Yikes.
that's like a big if.
This is a big if, but also you're Erin.
18.
So. Wow.
18.
So
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's go.
So, what this sort of harkens back to, it's not 100% the exact same because there isn't a fucking dragon here, but this sort of harkens back to one of the things that the champions of the tribes in the desert are more or less able to do, where if the dragon allows it, they are essentially able to shadow box. They're able to real steel with a dragon. That's not what's happening because there's no dragon, but that's what it is very, very similar to. Obviously, it's more complicated than just real steel, but you get what I mean. Yeah.
God damn it! Now I'm gonna have to go back and watch Real Steel. God damn it! Fuck.
Good ass movie though.
Oh yeah. Fucking banger soundtrack too.
It is a banger soundtrack.
There's some eyebrow movements.
I don't really know how to react to this.
This information. You just sort of like, God! Oh my God!
Yeah, it could be a rock.
Bruh. Sorry, I'm like juggling my friend's homework and my homework at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
College.
I'm doing their homework, but they're asking me for help and their homework's due at midnight, and my homework's due at midnight. Yeah.
It's okay. Ben and David do that to me all the time. It's fine. Not the whole do an hour thing, but
yeah. I mean, I genuinely don't know how Erin would, like, he'd be very confused. So could you explain what exactly is happening again?
Basically, so what is happening here? So
what am I seeing?
What you visibly see, so first you heard this, not super loud, but this loud, like, crack noise, and you look up and there's these three, like, sort of deep cuts in the tree running in parallel. And,
okay.
Like, literally, like, 20, 30 feet away from Spirit. And you see Spirit is sort of, like, sitting up and, like, looking at his arm, and he just, like, does that. And you see for like a second, there's a large black, like grayish black scaled, massive clawed arm that just sort of appears out of just nowhere and just like rends the tree, and a similar set of scratches appears on it.
Did you cause that?
I don't know. I think maybe.
How?
Well, I did this.
What the fuck?
He's gonna do it on the tree again.
Yeah, you heard that too.
You swing a third time, and it does it again. It does the same thing again. And as soon as you do it, Spirit, you feel like surprisingly exhausted. Not like tired, but like you exerted yourself far more than you thought.
Is this noticeable? Is this a noticeable change?
In him?
Yes.
I mean, he probably, did Dragonborn sweat? Probably
not.
Probably not.
Does it pan?
Yeah, they probably would.
I mean, that's probably the most noticeable thing is he's probably panting. His eyes are a little bit less focused.
Can I roll medicine to see if I know what's up with him?
Go for it.
Nat 20.
He has exerted himself far more than he normally would.
Here. Don't do that anymore.
Okay. And then he's gonna lie down and curl up with a little ball.
Erin's gonna give him some water.
Yeah.
Pretending to go to sleep, but he can't.
My gamer sub.
I might gamer subs.
The ad break portion of this episode.
Bio Ridge Wallet. Alright. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Bio Ridge Wallet.
Do you like dragons? Do you like cities? Well, I have a game just for you. Dragon City. Plays all I want is frog just play.
You give him some water. Does he drink of water?
He drinks the water.
He drinks water. He successfully drinks the water. You do feel a bit better. You just feel like you did a bit, like you feel like you just worked out a lot.
Did literally nothing.
Check it out, dude. I've got bags.
Spirit, whatever that was, try not to do that too much.
Will do.
And, Can you control it? How much control do you have over it?
I'm not really sure. That was the third time I've done it. I just kind of swing my arm around.
Try not to swing your arm at anyone in the party, okay?
Okay.
Is that?
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
Alright. So,
it's popcorn time.
God damn it.
I'm gonna pop popcorn too, Ben.
Okay, I guess it's time for a break then.
Okay, so are you guys all right if I pop out of the call until like 11 you guys' time?
Yeah.
Just focus. Okay. I'm so sorry about this.
Again, I don't think that the session will go too much longer after y'all get back to Titan, so don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
We get back to Titan.
You want to just like pause the recording and we can like play Overwatch or something, and then
Or Peaceful Hearts with an Overwatch break. You don't have to stop recording.
We don't have to start recording. Yeah.
You're right. Me and Daniel pointing at each other.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Cool, it's D&D time.
Yep.
So, you all continue on your journey, and y'all make it to the southern fortress. Customs, I mean, it's fairly lenient because they let most people in. They pretty much are just they're more there to make sure that, you know, monsters and things of the like don't get in without
Monsters.
Terrorists.
We are terrorists.
Well, you were when you left. You were when you left, but you had an agreement, and he said he'd pull some strings. So, you all are not stopped. You all are just let on through. After another day or so of travel, you all make it back to Titan. It's been a very long time since y'all have made it. By my estimate, about 2 months, maybe longer.
Let's pop that map!
Woo! Oh. Pull up.
You even have
Garrison's great kicks. And
Oh, yeah.
What is this map? I've not seen this map in ages.
It's been a
Big
hot
throwback.
minute.
It's a huge throwback. Is even shittier at making maps. So,
My lady, how I miss thee.
you all approach. You all approach the arm. Well, I guess the hand district.
Hand district.
As y'all are coming from the south. And
Bro, y'all have Tim's?
yeah.
Bro,
Go
if you
ahead,
step on
the
these
Tims.
Tims, I'm a nut. Back
So-
off, B.
And you all make your way up past the forearm, up to the shoulder. Where are y'all heading exactly?
Fuck if I know.
Are y'all
Assuming
just trying
lead
to?
towards the place where the guy is. Guard captain.
Alright, the guard captain. Okay, so as you all are headed up, as you get to around the left shoulder, which Erin is around. That's actually very close to the. Well, sorry, I say very close. That is the district that the college that you teach at is in. So at passing, and you hear a well, I say Erin, everyone hears a voice from behind the party, calling Professor Gladstone. You turn around and there's a person
Erin's last
running
name?
towards the group. Tyler, would you like to introduce your character?
You
One more
see,
time.
hopefully the last time.
Fingers crossed.
You see a decently tall, half-elven male with like the semi-long blonde hair. Some of it kind of like tied up in the back. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little like V tie where like the sides go in and it makes like a little ponytail in the middle.
Braid?
No, not a braid, motherfucker. It's like the rest of it's hanging down, like some small portions of it like go into the.
Oh, I know exactly what
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I'll send it later. I think I'm the hero. Anyways,
Luke sometimes says that.
he's running up to his hand in the air. You see a long sword down at his hip, and a decently thick book on the other hip. And his clothes are fairly tattered. Not like I say fairly tattered. They're lightly tattered, as if he his pants more so as if he walked through a bunch of bramble, and his like shirt and all like just got some small cuts in them and all. He's got like a light little nick on his cheek that's not old. It's brand new. It's basically red still. And he's running up, waving to Erin specifically. Professor Gladstone, Professor.
Do you know this person?
Alright.
Garrison, you're
Garrison,
talking,
we can't hear
but
you.
There's no
We can't
audio.
hear you.
Hey, he's calling to me. Un momento, por favor.
I don't know. I speak Portuguese.
I don't know why you're speaking Portuguese.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do I know this person?
Roll insight?
It's been a hot minute in those times.
Hell of a pass.
21.
Gladstone.
Okay.
Am I one of those professors that never forget the face?
You are. You do remember him. Although vaguely. He was one of your students a long time ago. You remember he
At least 10 years.
in particular, I forget his name, but well, I say I forget his name, but I don't. So he actually, I say, didn't complete his sort of like schooling at the university. He moved on and focused on other, like he had other focuses. He wanted to have a more narrow field than, well, bards.
He went off and concentrated.
Yeah, he went off and concentrated, and you haven't heard from him in a very long time. You're not really sure what he's been up to since then, though.
It's been a long time, Professor.
I have your name right, correct? Faulkner?
Yes, Faulkner.
It's been quite some time, if I'm not mistaken. What have you been up to?
Well, after your class at the university, I really lost. I mean, after your class, I decided that I didn't really care for all the studies as much as I used to. More so, I found history very intriguing. Not too long after your class, I took everything I learned from you and from the university and all the training I had from my father, and I went and traveled the world, discover anything I could, find artifacts, explore ruins, anything. Along the way, he's an adventurer. But I came back a couple months ago, and I heard something had happened with you. I heard you were kicked out of town for a little while. What happened? I heard you were considered was it arsonist? Arsonist? What happened? Sarah, same shit.
No.
That is a
same kind of a different thread, Daniel.
that's a terribly, terribly long story. We were framed, to put it very simply. And this is actually my first time back in the city in roughly
checks notes. 2 months?
Oh, so you must have been... Oh, wow, so it must have been pretty recent after I first came here, or pretty recent before I first came back to Titan, that you got kicked out, because I was here a little under 2 months ago, and I left as soon as I heard you weren't here. I only came back to really see you, because I wanted to talk to you about something. But, well, not really talk to you about something, but just talk to you, because it's been a while, and you were my favorite teacher at the university. I can say that outright. Everybody else sucked.
Wow. I'm quite glad to hear it.
So, you're back. Everything's good now. You're not a terrorist anymore. It's all.
To put the record straight, I never was a terrorist.
Right. Allegedly.
Allegedly. All right.
It seems the record's been cleared with the city. However, we have some more business. And by we, I refer to myself and my companions here who have been taking quite good care of me on this, my own adventure.
Vico gives him the 2-finger salute.
Gives him the 3-finger salute, read between the lines.
Vico gives him the he's my best friend. Fuck off.
Well, it's very nice to meet you all. I'm a Faulkner Poydras. Most of the time I spend traveling around, discovering ruins, looking at anything, like exploring history mostly. You know what, I'm gonna skip that because I can't even figure out how to say it. Skip that line. So you did Professor Gladstone, did you them out while you were out from the city, or were they home acquaintances?
I was supposedly their accomplice in the incident.
So you're the terrorist.
Allegedly.
Yes. I like it. He gets it.
My name is Vico, and he extends his hand for a handshake.
But Faulkner will take it, just like the whip arm thing.
The handshake I gave to LT every morning for 5 years, just a...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you. And you are pointing probably to Nero first. You probably point to Nero just wondering, and you are...
Nero, Lionel.
What do you know? Well, I don't know if I know her face, but would I know her name, Michael?
You would definitely know the Lionel name. Again, she's unknowable. You may not know of her specifically. It really depends.
Yeah.
I thought it was Lione.
I assumed I spent a lot of
Lione.
I assume I spend a lot of time in the library.
Wait, when I say Lionel, that's Leon.
Yeah. You'd probably be aware of who she is, actually.
You got David, your emerald showing.
You're that Nero, the one who owned the library before it got burnt.
That is what we were framed for, was burning down the library.
That is
Well, I can tell you I spent a lot of time in that library before I went off, before I left the city for a while. That was one of my...
It's quite a shame for them.
It is.
It really was.
Several of my own manuscripts were stored in there.
Mm-hmm.
They were fantastic reads, too.
Thank you very much. Have you written anything academic on your travels, or have you mostly been freelancing?
Well, I've I see Michael just distracting me. I have done a little bit of writing, but not of the academic type, and I tend to spend most of my time looking through, or like just exploring ruins. Fuck, I keep saying ruins.
The Rune Knight.
Exploring ruins, and every now and then going to visit another mentor I found along the way who helped me a lot. But other than that, I spend most of my time just exploring ancient places.
Well, the there's quite a bit to be said for hands-on learning. In fact, I found quite a few useful insights on this unexpected detour.
Oh, I can hardly imagine there's much that you could be taught, to be honest. You're quite a genius.
So, the depth of history known in bounds. There's always something new to learn.
Very true. That is what I've based my career life off of for the last couple of years. You taught me that very well. I'm watching Vico laugh up crack up every time I talk.
No, so I've mentioned before that all of your characters have an object that they simp for, being, Bianca, his wife, whatever. And Ben pointed out, he was like, I have found the new object of his simping.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold up. What's Vico simping?
No.
No. But you said everyone has an object.
No. He was talking about
every
me.
character of Tyler.
Every character of mine has a simp. Like in a campaign that only me, Michael, and Garrison was in this one too. Was my wife, my character's wife.
Yeah, we've heard.
And then there was Bianca.
And now
I don't know about Saskia though. Now it's Erin. I don't know about Saskia though.
Saskia's gonna be Blizz.
Yeah, Saskia's gonna be.
I mean, I figured that, but it's not yet.
The universe, it sims for me.
Anyway.
Professor, I'd love to catch up with you a bit if you wouldn't mind me accompanying you to wherever you're going.
Yes, we're in town for a brief period to recuperate. I don't suppose anyone else has any objections if you tag along for a bit.
I guess not for a bit.
Thank you.
Any friend of Erin's is a friend of mine.
Man! He can change his name in the Roll20 now.
Oh yeah, can I get a question mark? And I look over at a spirit, and I didn't actually happen to catch your name. Are you?
Or Tadriel.
Oh, Tadriel's that's right. I feel like Tadriel immediately was just like, I'm Tadriel. I don't know how he would interact with this.
Tadriel.
I am
We can always
Tadriel.
work on it.
Fuck, did I? Oh shit. I'll throw a 20.
Imbecile!
Faulkner has joined the party.
Yeah.
For now.
This is the perfect
For now.
music for that, too. Oh, it won't just be for now. He's gonna get fucking associated with us, and then his family and friends will never be safe again, so it'll just have to be.
Exactly. You just have to be with us. He will now no longer live a happy life.
You will now be plagued with guilt and pain for the rest of your days. Amen.
Yeah. Amen.
Oliver travels so much, I don't even know if he has friends, really. Besides, like, one person outside of Erin.
That doesn't mean you won't
He's
find
about to
your
have a
love.
new one!
Yeah, you need a replacement.
Sure, I mean, it depends. There could have been one more there.
This guy's like the opposite. Guy's like the opposite of Veldrin. He like had bitches. He had friends. He was perfectly content in life.
Dude, literally, this character is literally no tragic backstory. This is just
the antithesis of everyone in this party.
I just wanted to make a character who I don't have to worry about really sad shit all the time.
but Garrison. But the future.
Oh no, that'll happen.
What the fuck? The U.S. government is censoring me.
Erin has that stuff set up for the future, but his actual backstory contains.
But it was planned from the beginning.
That's not a backstory.
Backstory in our world. The backstory of the development of the character of Erin.
Everything's a fact.
Time is relative.
Time is relative.
Okay,
And
Frank D'Amico.
Well, no, I'm not. That's not Frank D'Amico. Frank D'Amico is time doesn't exist. Yeah.
True.
Anyways, D&D.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, are y'all going to... So, with your new party member, are y'all about to head up to the guard captain's office
I guess.
to go talk to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show the token that I have.
So,
Well,
so, that token's for a favor. That's not...
I know, but like it's a symbol of his authority, and we're like, hey, we're gonna see him. I'm not giving to anyone.
Alright. So, y'all head in. He'll make it to his office. Head into this dragonborn captain of the guard that he sits you all down, and he sits down at his desk, and he pretty much just he sits down and looks at you all and he says, "Okay, what happened?" And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Yeah. Give me time. Give me time to think about this. Because I have no idea where we're going from this.
The entire time we were at break, I couldn't help but think we're gonna go for like 15 more minutes and that.
Yep, I told you.
I'm
Alright, man.
Good night, Garrison.
I'm not. I don't need to have a.
Oh, I thought you said you were done.
No, I said that's fine with me.
Oh.
Michael, you want to do the outro?
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Adios.